So after all the chaos, Andrea goes and changes her outfit, and she put on like this sparkly burglar outfit. First of all, that outfit is like 7 years old. Like, I didn't even know they still made them outfits. No shade. Like, I remember them outfits was going viral. Like, girl, she really changed it to a sparkly burglar outfit. I was like, who she finna rob? Like, who she finna is a heist finna happen? Like, is she finna set it off, Queen Latifah? Like, I didn't know what was going on.
Look, let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they drawers. Heat the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. Slut a nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. First gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up at my green like Shigo.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recapping Joseline'S Cabaret California episode 4. Okay, so if you would like to get into a little tea with me, just stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding, 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 and let's get it. Okay, first of all, if you are wondering where I have been and why I'm uploading my recaps so late this week, please head over to the Baddies Africa recap. I say at the beginning of the video what's been going on and why I have not been able to get into my YouTube account. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into it. So Gypsy, she wants to go home. Okay, because everyone is trying to jump her, which I'm not blaming her. People could say she's scary, all this and that, but I'm not about to let all these wild animals keep attacking me. It's not about to be 1 versus 15 for the rest of my stay here. So she not wrong. Now, from what I gathered from like seeing different things online is the reason why Gypsy got so mad at Erica Mena is because Erica Mena said something about Gypsy's son being autistic and they edited that part out. And even later on in the episode, you could see Erica Mena like, I probably shouldn't have said that about her son. So if she really did say something like about Gypsy's son being autistic, I don't think Gypsy wrong for feeling the type of way. Because it's like, why would you even be bringing that up in front of everybody? Like, I don't get all that. Like, why did that detail need to be added in there? Because some people don't want people to know that their child is special needs, or, you know, because people could use that against them. They could try to bring it up and, you know, make fun of it and different things like that. So if that was the case from what I saw, then it's just like, she did wrong for that. No shame. Okay. So after all the chaos, Andrea goes and changes her outfit, and she put on like this sparkly burglar outfit. First of all, that outfit is like 7 years old. Like, I didn't even know they still made them outfits. No shade. Like, I remember them outfits was going viral. Like, girl, she really changed it to a sparkly burglar outfit. I was like, who she finna rob? Like, who she finna is a heist finna happen? Like, is she finna set it off, Queen Latifah? Like, I didn't know what was going on. But one of the girls, or multiple of the girls, was asking her about her fighting Danny. Like, I thought y'all was supposed to be friends. Like, is there something deeper that be going on to where you want to fight her? And she was like laughing about it. Like, I fought Danny today, and that's my sister. I love her. Like, and the new girls were not wrong for feeling like that was weird, because it's just like you laughing about fighting who's supposed to be your sister, your friend. Like, what? It wasn't making sense to me. The whole dynamic between Danny and Andrea is so weird. Like I said before, I feel like with them, it be like they be trying to fight to prove who's the most loyal to Joseline, who, you know what I'm saying? I think they be fighting for her attention damn near, like a damn dog. Like how dogs be trying to fight over who get the most attention from the owner. Like, that's what it be giving. So then I didn't understand why Des felt the need to ask Chinks, like, oh, is this still a problem because they fought on the last season reunion? Because Chinks wasn't saying nothing to her. She wasn't acting like it was pressure. And Chinks like, it wasn't no issue, but you keep chiming in on stuff. You telling T-Love, oh, she too big to be fighting you and da-da-da. She like, that ain't have nothing to do with you. So it wasn't no problem until you start chiming in on stuff that ain't have nothing to do with you. And it's just like, Des has been like, I feel like at the reunion, people were liking Des, but I do feel like as this season goes on, I could just kind of see that I think the fans are not really going to like Des like that, because it really seemed like she came on this season doing a lot. Like, I think we kind of gassed her up by giving her 10s at the reunion. And it seems like it always happens like that. Like, it be like a girl be an underdog on the season. They get the sympathy from the fans and the fans start liking them. And then when they come on the next season, it be like, okay, now she doing too much. Now, you know what I mean? Like, calm down, sister. So So the next day, Lexi Gold tells the girls that her cornea on her eye is scratched from when Chinks Bob stole on her on the first day in the Sprinter. And I'm just like, yo, I don't remember reality shows being this brutal and this intense. Like, is this reality TV or Hunger Games? Like, these girls be really getting serious injuries. Like, reality TV used to be fun and funny. And like, now it's just like, I'm fighting for my life. Like, that's scary and crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So then this whole situation comes up again from when Gypsy was saying on the first day that the girl Love had said, oh, F the OGs. The girl Love said she didn't say that. She said F everybody because I'm in competition with everybody, not just the OGs. And Nick wanted to ask her about it. And they were going back and forth. And I don't feel like anything was resolved on this back and forth. Because the girl Love is still saying, like, I said F everybody, not the OGs. And Nick was like, well, so did you say this or did you say that? Like, it was just a whole bunch of, like, he said, she say, back and forth. And I don't feel like there was any conclusion. Because even when they were separated, Nick was like, yeah, so next time just watch your mouth. And Love, like, I don't do no threats. And she like, it's not a threat. I'm just letting you know. So I was just like, okay, this was not, like, resolved in any kind of way. So I just feel like later on in the season, or at some point in the season, they definitely gonna end up running the fade with each other, because it was just like there was no resolution after the conversation. So then some of the other girls are outside. I believe it was like Chinks, Miss Natural, Isis, G Baby had joined them as well. And then Danny came out, and Danny was like, yeah, Isis, you want to run that fade? And Isis is like, girl, well, we was just cool. Like, I thought we squashed our issue. She's like, yeah, but I feel like I don't like the way you were so nonchalant with the princess, Jocelyn, because the night before, Jocelyn had said something to Isis like, I don't like you, and I know you don't like me. And Isis was just standing there, and Jocelyn felt like Isis was supposed to be like, no, I do like you, Queen Jocelyn. I worship the ground you walk on. That's what she wanted Isis to do. And Isis was just kind of like, okay, like, whatever. So Danny wants to run the fade with her because of that. Even though they just made up and they just was cool. Weird, I know, right? Okay, so they run a little fade, and Danny cannot beat up Isis, so I don't even know why she did that. They run a quick little 2-second fade. Danny had like a little knot by her eye. It's like, girl, leave the girl alone. And then they end up hugging afterwards, like, and saying they're gonna be cool. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Okay. Then Oceans asked G Baby, like, so are we cool? Because you was kind of getting aggressive with me. Now I guess Isis had asked to hit G Baby a little, you know what I mean? And G Baby said she don't like to with people. And it's just like, if she don't want to share her with you, then what's the problem? Go get your own. Y'all keep talking about Jocelyn be paying y'all oh so good and all this. Go get your own little bag. Like, what's the tea? But they end up running the fade. And it was like, G Baby, I feel like G Baby didn't really know what she was getting herself into. Like, because she was just like, and it's not like Oceans just beat her up and tore her up, but she was like slinging her around the little balcony, little deck, patio, whatever it was. And I was just like, come on now, G Baby. I thought you was going to have your name G Baby. I thought you was going to be a G. You know what I mean? It wasn't giving that. But it was just like, I got to tumble with you because I don't want to share my weed with you. Like, that, I don't have to want to put my mouth on it. I don't know where your mouth been, sister. Like, what? So Jocelyn goes to talk to T Love, and she wants her and Miss Natural to talk about their issues. Allegedly, there was a situation, you know, off camera. Miss Natural swung on T Love's sister. They end up jumping her. You know, Jocelyn says they jumped her so bad, Miss Natural peed on herself. Miss Natural says she just already had to pee. It was not no, you know what I mean? Whatever. So they go talk to Miss Natural, and it honestly did not seem like Miss Natural energy was on like that time and like, yeah, I want to fight. It really seemed like she genuinely was trying to talk, and it was like T Love was on that, like, you know what I'm saying? She like, yeah, because you put your hands on my sister and you said we jumped you, right? Get your lick back and da da da. The first round of them fighting, I felt like Miss Natural was kind of playing with her a little bit. You know, T Love wasn't winning, but it seemed like Miss Natural was playing. Second round, Miss Natural put the beats on her. The third round, though, the one that they cut off when we left on the cliffhanger, Miss Natural was on top of her, just like, T Love, hang it up, sister. No shade. Like, you can't with Miss Natural. Like, you can't. Like, hey, that's an indie animal. She from Gary, Indiana. That's an indie animal. You don't play with them, okay? Like, you don't play with no girl like her, okay? And when they were talking though, T Love was saying something like, or Miss Natural was saying like how T Love was talking about doing a TikTok story time about their situation and we can capitalize off of this and make a storyline. And Miss Natural was just like, that's weird. Like, this is real life. This ain't no storyline. And it's just like, yeah, like T Love, like that is weird, girl. Like, what you trying to make a coin off of y'all jumping me for? Like, hell no. Like, what? So we were left on a cliffhanger of Miss Natural on top of T Love beating her head in. Okay, so next week they are finally going to dance. We about to be on the 5th episode and we ain't saw them dance yet. It ain't been no cabaret happening. Also next week it looks like there's a big brawl between the new girls and the OGs. I feel like you know what I realized with a lot of these newer reality shows, they be dragging the episodes out. Like it'll be like 3 scenes of 3 different people talking about the same situation for like 10 minutes drawn out. Y'all know what used to keep the old reality shows entertaining? It was girls with big personalities. So we could see them talking about something for 10 minutes and then it will be next 10 minutes of funny stuff happening, them doing silly stuff, crazy stuff, funny stuff, like comedy. Like, and I feel like when they cast these girls on these newer shows, it's not based on personality. It's based on like, are you going to fight? Are you going to get into some drama? Are you ready to squabble? You know what I mean? And I feel like that's the element we're missing. Where are the girls with the funny personalities? Where are the New Yorks, the Nenes, the, you know, the Boots, the, you know, like where they at? Like that's what we missing. That's what we need. Cast some really funny, energetic girls who are not there to just fight, who are there to give us the confessional one-liners and the jokes and all of that. But yeah, y'all, hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you for watching.